Hey, what's up everyone? It's Chuck from MotionApprentice.com. Today I'm bringing you a review of the XP Pen Artist 16 pen display tablet. Now, XP Pen was kind enough to send me a review unit for this review, but they didn't ask me for a positive review or anything like that. So all of these thoughts are completely my own. So throughout this review, you'll see some shots that are motion graphics, kind of 3D shots that I actually produced using the tablet itself. I did this because in producing a review, I think it's important to actually use the tablet and get a good feel for how you would work with it day to day, as opposed to just opening it up and testing it out for a few minutes. So the Artist 16 is actually a 15.6-inch IPS display. The tablet comes with two pens that are both rechargeable, so they do work on batteries. It also comes with a stand for the pen that opens up and stores extra nibs inside. The monitor itself looks really good. It's a 1080p display. The color saturation is great. I would say that the color saturation beats out the Canvas GT 156 that I reviewed previously from Huion. The screen also gets very bright, which is good for me because I have big windows in my office that create a lot of glare and make it tough to work. So having a nice bright display is a big benefit. The display also comes with what appears to be a pre-applied screen protector. Now the screen protector is nice because it has a matte texture that gives it more of a paper feel with the pen and also cuts down on glare. However, there are some air bubbles along the edges where the screen protector was applied that I kind of wish weren't there. The monitor also has express keys on the left-hand side. Now, I'm a lefty, so I would prefer keys on the right-hand side or on both sides. But with a tablet this size, it's actually not that big of a deal to me, because it's small enough that I can work with my keyboard placed right in front of it. So I just use my keyboard for all of the hotkeys anyway. For some lefties that don't want to work with a keyboard in front of them, that may be something to consider. In terms of calibration, the display works really well. There is a little bit of parallax because the glass on front is a little bit thick, certainly thicker than you would experience with something like a Cintiq Pro. However, the calibration itself, once you kind of compensate for that parallax, works really well. You do lose some cursor accuracy around the edges of the screen, which is kind of a common thing, even with Wacom Cintiqs. But you'll be doing most of your work toward the center of the screen where accuracy is great. Now, software compatibility is something that I was really impressed with. With a lot of these Wacom alternative pen displays, I've had issues with compatibility with different programs. With this tablet, I ran it through Illustrator, Photoshop, Krita, Sketchbook, as well as 3D programs like 3D Coat, Cinema 4D, and Modo, and it worked great with all of them. To get pressure sensitivity in Sketchbook, you do have to enable one option in the driver, which is support digital ink. Once you enable this option, pressure sensitivity works well in Sketchbook, and it continues to work across all of the other programs. So overall, I'm really happy with this display. Of all of the Cintiq alternatives that I've reviewed, this is probably my favorite one so far. Of course, there's trade-offs. Cintiq Pros don't have as much parallax. They generally have a little bit better accuracy. The displays are top-notch and generally 4K for the new Cintiq Pros. But you do have to consider the price difference. This XP Pen display retails for less than $500 US, whereas a Cintiq Pro around the same size costs about $1,600. That's a pretty big difference, and I think with this XP Pen you definitely get a lot more bang for your buck. Check out the description below where I have links where you can purchase this tablet at different retailers. I highly encourage you to check it out because, like I said, I do think you get a lot of bang for your buck, and overall I've been very happy with this tablet. Okay, that's it for now. Thanks for watching.